know. And lately, that's what I've been working on. So today for Christmas, or last night for Christmas, we opened presents up. That's what I got for my lovely wife, right there. That's the big boy. This thing is awesome. Let me show you real quick. So it'll. I've got to finish that tunnel and paint it and get some lights in it, like I was gonna do. But that one will come out at the bottom down here. So there it goes. So now I have issues with some of this track here, the switches. I know that one there. I don't know what it is, but when it goes around, that's as fast as it'll go right now. That's it's not very fast, but it's fast enough. But it's really delicate, and that's my pride and joy right there. I have a lot of trains, a lot of them are laying around here, but this this one's cool, man. It's pretty awesome. Having seen the thing in the real life and doing this is pretty cool. But anyway, see how it's running. Running pretty good. I'm gonna stop it here. Now the other ones I have issues with. Now this one's got the new couplers, and you can see that right there. Different coupler, right? So what the old one's got here is these couplers. All right, and I have to convert over a lot of converting. And I've been back and forth to the parts store, to the Hobby Lot, B&G trains, and Elgin. Like, I think I should be working there. Let's just say that. But anyway, I'm hooking up lights. As you can see, I've got two lights. One, the cord came off my castle. I had to redo it again. But the other one is the fire lookout. There it is, right there on the top. You see it? So that's my fire lookout up there. I've got to finish working on some of the building, but I wanted to put it in place before I finished it. So the idea is I'm going to have over on the other side that white top. I'm going to paint it. It looks like snow, doesn't it? I'm going to try and touch it up in the bottom part. I have to, yeah, I have to do some work on that. That's the next step is to do some work on that bottom part and get it looking like some rocky face. But that top part's going to be snow, and then I'm going to put pine trees all over it. Now the idea is I'm doing a forestry thing. There's the firehouse right there, and the idea is I'm going to have. I'm trying to do some forestry themed stuff. The problem I have is trying to find forestry stuff. Now, you can see I've got stuff laying all over the place, but it's kind of half empty up there because I've been taking stuff and trying it out and trying to fix cars and all that. But I've got a couple of logging trucks up there, and then I've got a big sawmill I'm working on. I've got another sawmill down there, but I have one over here. But there's another one that actually works in that box over there. I have to finish putting it back together or putting it together. My big concern has been these trucks. I've been trying to what they're calling trucks on these cars. You see that? That's a different truck than this, and it's been a project. Okay, so and I'm building buildings at the same time. Now, what started that was that thing right there. Now, this one goes up here. This one is supposed to go up here. But what happened is the truck on the back of it is different than anything I had. So I have to work on that. And the problem is now is that when it's running this track, it hesitates a little bit. And it's even running back and forth. It doesn't go anywhere really. It's just kind of a showpiece. And that's where these cars come in. Different setup, which I had to modify the cars. So I thought at one day that I was going to do this. Okay, so that I might take and extend out here. Um, the idea was I was going to make it pretty simple, and I might do it a little bit differently because right here I've got a gap, and I have to figure out if I'm going to do this. It has to be with uh, a bridge going over, not like this. It'll be a bigger bridge, a much bigger bridge. And then I'll probably just have it end over there somewhere because I can't loop it. So, um, God, I'm scary. It looked like I'm burned out. I'm just a long week. But I just got through making this the other day, then putting the switches in it. Now I can tell you the switching is the big problem. Okay, so I got this today for Christmas too. Now this is the motor for the turntable. All right. So I installed it this morning, and what I got to do with this is I've got to copy this. So you look at that buttons. You see the buttons? All those, yeah, the wiring diagram. Because now I've got it set up for the roundhouse. So once I get this focus done and get this hooked up, that'll be the major part of my wiring stuff will be done. The rest of it's going to be in lighting and placing houses. So when I'm doing this, you guys should tell me. If you're going to want to chat with me, chat live. We could chat and say, well, if I want, what do you think about putting that there and putting this there? You can tell me what you guys think. Um, I've got a lot of little models built. I'm making a bunch more. I just made 3 of those. I had 3 I already made. Um, I've got a bunch more up there. You see all that? So those 2 upper ones, those buildings, that's for Lionel. But I got the 2 smaller ones there. I've got a Ferris wheel I'm working on. I've actually got a circus that I'm working on. There's that there. A farm, gas stations. I even got my donut place. This hole-in-one donut shop. Although it's going to be Dunkin' Donuts. I'm going to have to figure out a way to put Dunkin' Donuts on here. But, yeah. And then I'm going to build some cases in here. Probably over in here somewhere. Because I'm running out of room to store stuff. And then the lighting effects. Now, that tunnel I didn't do it to. I was thinking about maybe doing it again, but I have to build up something around it so when you're looking at it, you're not seeing through it. But the problem I have is I can't make them very big because if the cars come off the track, I'm screwed. So anyway, let me know. I hope everybody had a great Christmas. I'll be turning soon. I don't know when, but I got a lot of stuff I got to do. And to all my friends and family that's been watching me over the years, thank you. To my neighbor Dave, come on over. We'll have a brewski. Um, so, and you can run the trains. I keep getting hit. Well, why don't I make an exploding train set? And I could, but I don't want to because it takes too much time and it's costly. And I don't want to wreck my trains, especially when I just got. But yeah, some night I'll just start running them all. Right now, I just got these 2, and then I got to get the car situation fixed. But I'm going at the same time. Now this switch here is a problem child, so we'll see how that works. There's the one in the bottom. You see how it shakes going over? Not supposed to. See that? And that's what I'm talking about. It's the trucks doing this. And the other one doesn't have a problem. So anyway, that's my Engage guys. They know this, and that's one of the problems I have. It's like I want to take this thing out of here and just put a, extend the track a little bit differently, so I don't have that issue. See now, we'll see how that works. Now this one here, this is the backup for this. And it's hard to change the trucks on that, so I'm not even gonna bother with it. My idea was to take one car like this, leave one this way, and change the other side to the other way. So, and that's probably what I'm gonna do. Now you hear that coming around? Okay, so the idea here is to have not one, not two, not three trains, but maybe four trains running at the same time. Don't know if I can do that. Right now I'm running three trains. One up there and two down here. So the one up there is on a different controller. See, I only have a two-track controller here. But again, that's what the switches are for on here. When I get this, each individual track has to be on its own power source. It's complicated. So, and this is where I need some help on the wiring, but it is what it is. Okay, so anyway, questions and comments, leave them. Let me know what you think. Um, oh yeah, and there's an HO train right there. The idea here is this part here, I'm going to build on top of that and have a track on top of that. Nothing fancy though. And there's my Lionel. I do the Lionel, but it's I don't know if I want to. I don't know. It may change my mind on it. So, but that's 1962. That's the one my dad gave me when I was like 10. So, never get rid of it. That's probably the only thing I have left in my childhood. So, I gathered these over the years between my mom, my mother-in-law, my wife, and me. I got quite a bit in here, so including all the buildings. Anyway, I'm gonna let you guys go. I hope you have a good night, and let's see. Tomorrow's Thursday, right? I might do some spinning too. So I don't know. I'm thinking about making something. I had this idea. Yeah. Anyway, you guys have a great night. God bless, and remember, be creative. Make sawdust. God bless.